Anita Roman is live now. She joins us. Anita, what have you found out down there?
You know, we approached the courthouse steps, which is about half a block behind us here. People are already lining up, and they're going to try to get room, but they also want to be outside of the courthouse when that verdict is read. These are just everyday people from the Valley, people from California, people as far as Australia have been coming to Phoenix to watch this trial, and they want to be here today when the verdict is read. We're going to hear from them in just a moment, but I want to introduce you to Brent Kleinman, who is an attorney who has been following this. He's appeared on our morning show. First of all, your opinion on what we're going to hear at 1:30 this afternoon.
I really think this is going to come down to a second-degree murder charge, and then they'll go to sentencing in probably 30 to 60 days after that.
Why do you think that?
I don't think the state did enough to show the premeditation for first-degree murder, and the felony was a shot in the dark for first-degree murder.
Are you surprised that it took the jury 2 full days to deliberate, or was this expected?
I think when talking to a lot of people, I was thinking it was either going to be today, or if there was a lot of indecision and infighting in the jury, it was going to go into next week. So I think this is about the right amount of time. 2 full days to go over everything they have and answer any questions they may have for each other.
And Brent, you had no involvement in this case, but yet you said you watched it every day. Why is that?
Partially because it was here in Arizona, and it's something where you know a lot of the people involved, so it's interesting to see, and it's an interesting case.
Thanks so much, Brent. And as I mentioned, people have been flocking to the Valley, to this courthouse, since January, watching this trial. We had people from Australia, as I mentioned, people from California. We just met a woman from Kentucky. They have been lining up as early as 1:30 in the morning for their chance to get into that courtroom. They wanted to see Jodi in person. They wanted to hear the testimony in person. I'm going to give you some sound right now from 2 women. We randomly approached them, asked their opinion, and this is what they had to say.
Well, we're having a little trouble with the sound.
And apparently, I guess we're not going to be able to give you that sound right now, but I can tell you that both of the women told us they were surprised it took the jury this long, and that they fully expect a guilty first-degree murder verdict to come in. And like I said, we're about half a block from the courthouse. We're going to head back over there. I would imagine the line is growing. Crowds are growing. People very anxious to see what will happen at 1:30 this afternoon. Back to you guys.
I think a lot of people may respectfully disagree with the man you interviewed that Juan Martinez didn't do a good job on the premeditative part of this case. I think he spent a lot of time working on that.
As Steve Kraft said, this case is really a slam dunk. There is an overwhelming amount of evidence in this case.